Hello and welcome to an album a day, day 249, going through my vinyl collection a disc at a time. That's how I'm going to have to say it going forward because we are done with albums for the moment. Although I have word that I have a package arriving on Saturday, an unexpected one. So I'm going to be interested to dig into that. However, today, because I missed yesterday, and I'm sorry, I got very busy in the studio before I knew it. It was actually today. And I thought, well, I can't do an album a day for yesterday because it's today. So anyway, we are on episode 249. And today I'm bringing you something very special, something that every time I looked for it, it was out of stock. I could not find it. There are two versions of this available, one in red and one in yellow vinyl. And guess which one I found? This is actually the cover of the book version that I read. So I'm glad they went with this cover. And I'm talking about The Shining. This is Wendy Carlos and Rachel Elkins. And this came out in 2024. This is just a 45 of a couple of songs. But I found it in this beautiful yellow vinyl. Very nice, hard center. That's hard plastic right there, along with everything else, not paper or thin cardboard that you can punch out. But this is very nice. I got it sealed, so that was great as well. The other version is red. I would imagine blood red for the elevator, yellow for this cover. But the novel version that I read was this logo. So on the back, we have a little bit about the movie, because this is part from the movie soundtrack, and a little bit about the song. So there's only 2 songs on here, and that's okay. There is the main title, The Shining, which is the remake of Dream of a Witch's Sabbath. And then we get the Rocky Mountains, which is another part from, trying to remember where exactly it was in the movie. I'll have to watch it again. It's been a long time. But this was such a cool find, because for months I tried to get this, and every time I went to go order it, out of stock, out of stock. Don't know when we're going to get more. Don't know if we're going to get more. Out of stock. And finally, they had one available. I jumped on it and grabbed it and got it, and I was so happy to get it because it's a really cool part of my collection, I have to say. So yeah, Wendy Carlos, Rachel Elkins, The Shining. I did an episode on this soundtrack on the Haskincast podcast and had an absolute blast digging into the music. The music for that film, I mean, honestly, I don't think it could be better. I love the 70s sound of it. I love that it's a little bit muted, a little bit subtle and unexpected. Like the trombones are they just have a weird sound to them, and I'm guessing they muted the recording a little bit. You know, they put some padding or some EQ or something on it to make it a little more atmospheric, a little dated sounding, to give you that old feeling like we see in the Shining photograph. Anyway, really, really cool stuff. And Barry Denon's in it for a minute. You can't go wrong with a movie that Barry Denon makes an appearance in. So that is our show for today. We'll be back tomorrow with some more stuff as we dig through the 45s, taking intermittent breaks to go back to the albums. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.